Isn't it? Anyways, we move. This is going to be a very quick visit to the colony, A, because there ain't been no cats of late, and 2, because we got to get back to my apartment for the Ozzy handover. Now I'm just waiting on the time confirmation from my friend who's going to be taking him. What? You fucking cocksucker cop. Tell you, there's like 1 or 2 cops that just patrol this area that just love turning on their flashlights for no good reason. It's like, hey, I'm gonna shine shit in your car because they feel like it. Let's see. Whoa. Sorry. Fuck, that was dumb. What's up, Faithless? All right, we're gonna check Gino real quick, and then we're probably gonna have to go because I got stuffs to do's. Do we have a Gino sighting? I'm being stalked by the cops. That's what's happening. Gino! Gino! I'm seriously being stalked by the cops. If shit goes left, we're gonna keep this fucking thing recording just in case for my own safety. Just for the record. There he is, Gino in the house. No, Faithless. I already did that. You see, here's the actual sequence of events we're working on so far vis-a-vis me and the police today. Let's get to feeding Mr. Gino, and I'll discuss what's going on. All right, but yeah. As I was driving, dude, some cop decided to shine a flashlight into my thing, or like the police searchlight, and I'm kind of at my wit's end with that bullshit because it's really unnecessary, and I would consider it just gross intimidation of the general civilians for no good reason, because there's nothing wrong with me or my car. I'm driving perfectly within the legal speed limits. I'm paying attention. I'm within the lanes. My lights are on without the high beams. Like, my registration is valid. My car is insured. So yeah, so I finally got a little bit of case of my wit's end. So when Cuzzy decided to, when dude turned his strobe light on, or his flashlight or whatever, I literally went, what? And just held up my arms like, what? Because I'm a little bit at my wit's end. And so then dude decided to flip a Yui and follow me, which is great. Yeah. The dude decided to flip a Yui and follow me, which I loved. And then accidentally, I may or may not have made a left turn prematurely. Yozark has some razón to what he's saying over here. Come on, Gino! Come on, Gino! What's up? Is that an Italian flag? All right. What's up, Davide? Has Ozzy left the building? What's up, Randy Rich? It looks like Gino's doing pretty good today. I can tell you that much. Oh, bless her, Gabriel Ortega. I'm also in Los Angeles, so I don't do 40, but you know, it's hard work. So big shouts out to her. But yeah, all right. It's 10 after 9 right now. All right. We're going to pop in very briefly at the main colony, and we'll probably end up feeding Denise the Menace and them. But we're probably going to... Yeah, Gino, always a favorite. Yeah, Faith... So Faithless, let's actually discuss that. So Ozzy's going to his forever home tonight, as long... Like, I just need to like... What's up, V-Pain? Yeah, I just need to, like, square out the actual, like... Like the final logistics. I messaged the adopter that I was on my way home. Should be home between 9:30 and 9:45 p.m. So hopefully they come soon. I just need a response from them confirming that at this point. But yeah, Faithless. I've actually been in email conversation with Rona, another one of the channel members. And she did offer to start raising money, and oh yeah, of course, Faithless. Big hug from everybody. Fats! Fats! Ow! Well, she doesn't have a job. But she doesn't, well, she doesn't need a job. But yes, she actually does have a job. But all right. So yeah, so Rona basically said she was like, she also does, I guess, her own cat trapping and what have you. And she basically said, look, I'm willing to fundraise and you know, save some of my own money and what have you, you know, and I'll fly from... Yeah, thank you, Elijah. That was some dumb shit. I'll fly from Zurich to LA and pick up Gino and fly back, and all I have to do is hold him for a little while and, you know, make sure his shots are up to date and what have you. Yeah, and yeah, then that's what she mentioned. So whenever she gets that squared up, I will definitely post a link to the funds, and I'll also pin that link in the lives. Meow! But yeah, and so like she's got her own fundraising going on in you know, in her country. So yeah, we can work that out. She also said she also told me pretty explicitly that she can only take a male cat, and that if somebody wants to take Gino before that, she's kind of okay, because she can pivot to another male cat. So, you know, Dick Grayson maybe, or Fats, or Charlie, or if they ever come back, Big V or Marble Cat. I don't see any cats here. Ow! Menace! What's up, Doctor Who, What, Where? Meow! No cats tonight. I did see one when I was backing in. Yeah, you know, we can't get, you know, but Faithless, we can't get too down on ourselves in hindsight. And, you know, life is long. Right now, no. I saw one. Oh, no, I see the Menace. All right, we're good. Menace is here. Menace is here. I'm sure there's a couple others that are coming. I honestly kind of feel like the cat that should have priority once Ozzy's out is Denise the Menace, and whoops-a-doopsie. Shut up! Did we lose audio just now? Do we have audio still? Yeah, granted, Gino is far too friendly, but I just have, yeah, I've just had far too many disappearances from this particular location that, like, I really need to turbocharge my, my collection of these guys. Meow! Minis! Hey, Minis! Meow! I saw one of the gray cats, too. I just don't know where they went. Oh, it's Dick Grayson. Hey, Dick Grayson. So, yeah, and it's P. All right, I'll lay out a second container, guys. No, Faithless, it's Dick Grayson. It's Dick Grayson over there and Pauline over here. But who knows? We'll see. Don't trip, Dick Grayson. I got you, fam. I got you, DG. Or Minis. I got one of you. Yeah, we got 3 today so far. Make that 4 with the arrival of Lil V. Yeah. Yeah, so we got our boy Dick Grayson over here. We got Minis, we got Pauline, we got Lil V. All right, let me let you guys eat over here. And 1 and 2. I wish I could stay longer, but I really gotta go. Lil V! Oh, Lil V's taking a Lil V piss. What's up, Stick-a-Pot? Dark days at the colony of late. But, okay, and we got Neville making an appearance. Still no Winston. Yeah. Like I mentioned, the 3 I'm most concerned about, my top 3, worried, is Winston, Marble Cat, and Big V. Those are my, gee, I don't want to think of anything bad's happening, but I hope they're okay, you know? Anyways, we got to hit the road. Left 2 containers of food because I don't have the time to consolidate and all that. Hopefully, they will... Yeah, we got to remain hopeful, but we can't be blowing smoke up our asses, you know. Hey, Lil V. I hate checking the bin, Faithless, because when I open the bin, there's always a bunch of food that got thrown out, which makes me just so upset. I've yet to see a corpse in there of any sort, but I've just... Look at that. Look at that. Look. It's so gross. But yeah, all right, we got to hit the road. Bye, Nev. Oh, look. Okay, we got bonus gray cats. Or no, is that Pauline? Nah, it's Pauline. All right, we got Pauline, Neville, Yeah, the heck with them. All right, y'all, we gotta hit the road. Oh, and we got another cat. Look, Gracie's down underneath the 4Runner, I think. All right? Is that Gracie? Hey, Gracie. Yeah, it's Gracie. All right, we out. Gotta run. Let's see if I got a reply from Marissa. Not yet. Do we still have audio? Audio check. Mic check, mic check, mic check. But yeah, good on you, Faithless. All right, guys, let me quite quickly send a text to Marissa. What's up, DNA Mindset? Are we back? 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 We gotta go. Let's see if I'll get buggered by the cops today. Again. Say no to buggery. All right. Let's roll and let's see if I can get to the freeway before getting haggled or heckled. Oh, are we frozen? Are we frozone? Are we frozen? All right. All right, we move. We must have had a technological brain fart, one of many. But that's all good. But yeah, I hope y'all can bear with me. We're heading home. I'm still waiting to hear from Marissa, but fortunately my messages are still going through, so I haven't been blocked and ghosted. So that's thankful. But hope she can come by tonight, because I think it would be really cool to get the handoff on video if she allows me to do that. But yeah, I think that would be hella cool if that happened. Hey, speaking of glitches in the Matrix and how we all need to unite and stick together and what have you, I had a thought today, not a super important one, but just a thought. You know, I think the thing that ends up uniting the red team and the blue team might be a shared hatred of Erica Kirk. And if that's what we need for unity in our society, I guess that's what we need. That's just a joke. That's just a joke. Nobody take it seriously. But yeah. I do think there's a certain amount. I do think it's certainly incredible how fast people turned against her. But, you know, whatever. It's not my issue. It's not. No. Yeah, no, I don't think it's going to be the driving force, Faithless, but you know, I mean, yeah, people on the right don't like her and people on the left don't like the entire family, so it's kind of an interesting case of like shared hatred. I will say this, and this is not a joke. The hatred of Erica Kirk uniting the left and the right is a joke. That will not be the cause that unites left and right. But I do certainly think that there is, like, that's a joke. Here's the non-joke part. I do think some of the hatred for Erica Kirk seems to be couched in misogyny. That's just my opinion. You can disagree with me. You guys are all beautiful and unique sparkle ponies, and therefore your thoughts and your opinions matter, and you're allowed to have them. But I do think, like, my read on the situation is that, first off, I don't think she's a good person. Like, I think that's number one. You have to, like, the vibes are off. Okay, beautiful. Just got a message back from Marissa that she's heading out soon, so I better hustle my ass back to get home. But yeah, it's an alarming, what I see is an alarmingly fast, in professional wrestling, you'll call it a heel turn. Like, she went from babyface to heel like that. Crazy. And like I said, I do think misogyny has a certain amount of does play a part in it, but I also think that she's just in it. The vibes are off, and I think people can feel that on both sides of the aisle. Like, this lady is a grifter. Now why some people can't see, oh, this lady is a grifter about other people, like, I don't know, pretty much everybody with Mar-a-Lago face, or Nancy Pelosi, or I don't know, people like that, Hillary Clinton. So like I said, yeah, she's definitely turning heel, but like I said, I do think there's a certain amount of misogyny predicated there, and that's kind of gross. But I also think, and you know, please, and Red Team, please don't crucify me for this, but I do think that the kind of disaffected young men that were marketed, or were really the key audience. Yeah. But yeah, what's up, Gina? Nice to see you. Sorry you missed Gino, but he was there briefly. We're working pretty quickly because we're going back to my apartment so we can say our goodbyes to little Ozzy man because he's getting picked up tonight. Now, his adopters are on their way to my house, so I better get my ass off this freeway and get moving. We are doing some serious, crazy time. David Romano is Jason Statham in... No, but I didn't go to that colony, Gina. Or, sorry, Snow Leopard. No, I didn't go to that colony at all. Because I haven't seen him the past few days, sometimes when he doesn't show up for a little while, I will, like, kind of just stop going to that colony for a few days or for a week or whatever. Just because you gotta give things time. Yeah, you gotta give things time sometimes, and also, like, if you just keep going back to the same thing, it's kind of definition of insanity. Like, you gotta give it a little, sometimes it's good for, like, both my mental space, because if I keep going back and Charlie, no Charlie, Charlie, no Charlie, it's really disheartening for me. So yeah, that's, and you know, I'm not saying that I've had struggles with mental health, but I'm definitely not saying that I have had, y'all know what I'm saying. I've had struggles with mental health. I've been very open about it. My depression and anxiety have been a really tough thing for me. So sometimes when shit doesn't go quite the way it's supposed to, especially with the cats, it can be very taxing on my mental. So sometimes you just gotta take a step back from the ones who are no-showing and be like, look, I'm gonna focus on the ones that are here. Oh, Snow Leopard, for sure. I totally agree with you, and like, especially now that I'm willing to like expand my delivery radius to basically the entire state of California, and I'm also and if you're from outside the state of California, I'm willing to meet you at the state lines. Oh, Asian Bob, come back, dude. He'll be back, hopefully. But yeah, we gotta focus on that. Yeah. But yeah, if anybody from the Pacific Northwest or from Nevada or Arizona, if y'all want to adopt one of my cats and you're willing to like meet me at the state line, I'll drive at this point. Like, especially for like the long-term cats, Denise the Menace, Dick Grayson, you know, if and when they come back, Marble Cat, Big V, Fats. Like, we know we have proof of life with Fats, but like he's very distant these days, so I just want to make sure the best for him. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, Faithless, with some of the cats, like Napoleon and them, because like Napoleon was really not doing so great. So, and especially after all those rains, like, you know, you don't want to say, okay, it's a pretty big hike, Faithless. I'd say it's about 2,000 miles, almost. You know, it's at least it's probably about a 4-hour flight, maybe 3.5. But yeah, it's quite a ways. Is that Benny or Fred? That's okay. It's a big ass country. Benny. What's up, peeps? Gina, are you raising your hand to adopt a kitty? We're back. What's up, Bear? What's up? Who did I miss? Who showed up while I was away? What's up, Bear? What's up? Yes, it's real. Yeah. I'm glad this is working out too. Speaking of Ozzy one last time. Yeah, Gina's yeah, no, we're for little man. Hey, son girl, you're next. You and your brother are next. Hey, baby. Hey, Beanie. Hey, Mr. Ben. Mr. Ben. Cat butt. Hey, little man. Yeah. No. I ain't kidding. You gotta go. I gotta reduce kitty occupancy in this apartment. One's going. Louisa, we'll see. You next. Yeah, it's like, but I've been here a year now. Does that not make me squatters' rights? I am a resident. Also, I love how the Aussies think at the think at the same time. I live here. Synchronized Aussieisms. It's my sofa, Beanie. Me. Boop. Look, the cat's always on the sofa. What's up, Blairo? Nice to see you. We're not kicking him out. He's going to his forever home. Yeah. I have 3 cats, exactly. It's all good. You know, my place might look messy, but it's got love in it. There's a lot of love in this apartment building, so I'll take a little bit of mess for a surplus of love. That's how I see it. Roll in. Thank you, Lexi. You know what's crazy? This duder right here, this little dude, he's going to his forever home tonight. So he's actually, I rescued him in October, and he's since gotten his balls cut off, and he's all vaccinated and chill, and tonight he's being picked up by his adopter for his foster to adopt period, and if that goes well, which hopefully it should because he's such a good boy, he will be in his forever home, and that'll be great because he's such a good boy. What's up, Cake Sweet? What's up, Biggie's? You know what's funny, Lexi? The adopters actually wanted to adopt him because he looks like their cat. So, funnily enough. All right. Big yawn. Ozzy. Ozzy. Oh. Yeah, like Gina said, projects to be done. There, do you know? Yes, Bear. Ben allows belly rubs. Yes, Faithless. If it goes left, which I don't think it will, but if it doesn't work out, he does come back to me. But yeah, Bear, Fred and Ben both allow belly rubs. This guy does not without bunny kicks, and she does too when she's feeling chill. If she's nervous, because she's very anxious as a cat. But if she's feeling nervous, no belly rubs. If she's feeling chill, hell yeah, belly rubs, give them. Like, yeah, but Fred and Ben, generally speaking, if you start rubbing their belly, they'll literally like do a big stretch just for like bonus belly rubs. So they're like, oh yeah, oh, belly rub, rubbing my belly. Or actually, you know who else likes belly rubs? I don't know where she went because she's scared of me talking loudly for some reason. I don't know why that is. But yeah, Sunny, the one who I said is next for adoption, she also likes the belly rub. You got bitten by a Thule ATM? Misa no follow, sorry. I used to have a cat named. She passed away. May she rest in peace. You need to man. Little man. The art, the artist. Come on, Nicho man. While we're waiting for Marissa to show up, let's pick a few locks. Let's chill. Also, Marissa gave me the okay to record the handoff. Benny. Belly rubs for Benny. Belly rub for Benny. Benny, Benny, Benny. Nicho man. Nicho man. Benny, 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 Benny. Okay, little man. Oh, let's see. Let's check in on Baby Blue really quickly. He's doing great. He's gonna had a great relationship, but you know, it's okay, Baby Blue. That just means you have more opportunities to make friends with Ben and Fred and all them. But whoops. Yeah. And here's Sonny's brother Sully. He's my most nervous foster. Baby Blue, not a care in the world. Baby Blue. Oh, look! A piece of shit. Oof, Gina. I can't take my cats outside because it's too dangerous out here in LA to take your cats outside. It's a great way to have a former cat. But yeah, if you live in your neck of the woods, hey, sun girl. Well, yeah, yeah. Sonny and Sully are from Charlie's Final Litter. He's the father. At least that's how I see it. But yeah, she's a gorgeous girl. Baby boy, they want to see how good you are about belly rubs. You see, even down here. What's up, Delbert? Oh, I don't never let them roam out here. But, you know, you got to deal with the homeless ones as you take them sometimes. They have arrived. Yeah, well, Faithless, the mother was a calico. You know, and I'm sure a ginger father too. I haven't seen dude in a while, but there was a Tom that used to roam the area quite a bit. That's true, Faithless. It is rare, but it's not near like there she is. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah. I think they say that like about 8 out of 10 ginger cats are male. All right, Marissa got parking like right outside. Nice. All right. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I got to go let the adopters in. Sit tight, peeps. Meet your man. Benny. Oh, here he is. Hey, little man. You ready to go to your forever home, little man?
How are you? It's good to see you again.
Go for it. Yeah, it's the same one we use for Lilith, so we'll start getting her scent. But she's taking Lilith for 2 days. Her sisters, and we're gonna have him roaming around.
Nice. That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah, so he'll have the whole room to himself for 2 days to get adjusted, and then for the next 2 days we'll have her come back.
Little man, I'm gonna miss you so much.
Some pictures, and if you ever want to date.
Hey, little man. Oh, look, he's even smelling out the carrier.
I know. Oh, he's a little big for this one.
It's just taking him over there to hold that here. I saw this really cute backpack.
The bubble?
Yeah, no, it's not the bubble one. I have it saved, I'll show you. But it's really cute.
Little man.
We're so excited. You get to meet our Lilith. She looks like you, just like short hair. That's her son. We rubbed her all over ourselves too before coming. We have her in between us. Just
You spread those pheromones all over. Little man, I'm gonna miss you so much, little man. But I'm also gonna be so thankful, like when you're not gonna be like abusing the crap out of my renal cat. Luis is gonna be like, finally, I can have
peace and quiet.
I can have kidney disease in peace and quiet now. Benny.
Hey Benny. Yeah, cats love it.
Benny.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, little man. Little man. I think you know what I have to do the last time for me.
Oh.
This is my favorite little manism. Oh, my head parts. Okay, little man. Hey, baby boy. Hey, little man. Yeah, little man. I gotta make the next cat that I rescue. He's gotta also do that thing. I gotta get shoulder rides from him.
Big paws to fill.
Oh, look, Fred.
Fred, are you gonna go with us inside?
The cat trap is working as always.
We smell our girl.
It's like, I can fit, I can sit. Don't at me.
Booty up. Booty up.
Ooh, a little purr there.
Fred! Fred wants to go with us.
That one's definitely small for him.
For real.
Yeah, Fred's a big boy. He gets the big boy carrier.
Oh my goodness. Are you so excited? I'm so excited.
Oh, you want some cat chow for the road? Oh yeah, and also, you guys asked me last time you came over to visit about clipping his claws and stuff like that, and I said I didn't, and then I was checking him, and I realized I've actually trimmed his back paws before. I've got all of that. I was looking at them like, these are surprisingly dull for never touched.
They're short?
They're not short anymore because they've grown back, but like the tips are not super pointy, they're a little bit rounded, so that would suggest that I cut them. His front paws though, you know, because he scratches, so they're definitely sharp. The back ones,
not that bad.
They'll like maybe scratch you, but they're not as much of like, you know, scalpels anymore like they were back in the day.
Yeah. I just clipped Lilith because she scratched my face last night. She cut my lip.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Going crazy on that one. I want to get one of those.
I love whichever dude decided to throw that in the garbage, because thank you.
That's one of their favorites.
Yeah, one man's trash is another cat's treasure.
Literally. What you looking for?
We should have brought you a treat. But honestly, I was kind of scared if we brought a treat and we opened it in here, we would have brought everyone a treat.
Well, as a matter of fact, that's exactly what happened. I mean, I can go. I've got some treats upstairs. I can go grab them if you want to give him a few. Or like, I've also got the squeeze treats. He likes those too. So if you, I'll give you one for the road so you can like.
Yeah, that's the way you get a little more comfortable.
You can bribe him in the car with like.
It's like the brought one for the car.
Ah.
A roadie.
In the next 2 days.
It's just gonna be you two.
Oh, Beanie.
And then you get to meet Lilith.
What's up?
And then you get to meet Lilith. 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 And then you get to meet Lilith
All
So
right.
majestic.
I know.
It's gonna be fun just seeing him walking around.
Oh, hey, Leash, Leash. Yeah, Leash, Leash, your life is about to get way easier, too.
Ozzy.
Ozzy.
Ozzy. Oh. Hey. You're not Ozzy, but hey. Oh, hey, Nance. Can I pick you up?
Benny. There we are. Collectibles for the road.
No.
And
Yeah. That's what I did. I gave her the kisses earlier too. Oh, he's so handsome.
Yeah. I'm gonna need to buy more toys. Definitely need to go to
Oh,
Walmart.
speaking of which, I need to give you his favorite toy because I don't know why it's his favorite toy, but it's his favorite toy. Let's see if I can find the damn thing. You're gonna be like, this is his favorite toy? Yes, this is his favorite toy.
Don't question it. Just
Don't ask questions, just take it off my hands because he loves it.
Lilith's favorite toys are so it's okay.
No, now it's that ball she ripped off the cat scratcher.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
found a new
Ozzy's
love for
favorite
balls.
is part of a ball that broke.
Look at you. Maybe you guys are related after all.
Maybe you guys will get along.
There's hope for him yet. Hey, Boop. Now, Boop, I need to find his super special, super stupid toy.
I'm gonna keep doing
Yeah, me too, man. I don't know where I put it. I'm dumb. But that's okay. If you lose it, you're just gonna have to break a new plastic bowl and make that your favorite toy.
this. Heard. Get you a new plastic ball.
Okay, Lito, man. I found a plastic ball, but not the portion of the plastic ball that you like so much.
So it's one of those.
It's
just
one of
half.
those, yeah, but it broke in half, and he just loves chasing the half piece. It's crazy how much entertainment he gets from it.
Huh?
Which
No. Let him find his way in slowly. So you're gonna go right after?
I'll just go on.
Are you sure? So Lilith stays outside in the living room?
Sure.
You're gonna stay here?
Oh, wait, I'm done. I know where it is.
You can. I'm just saying, try. I'm not gonna adjust
He likes the mouse.
Okay. Go ahead. Whoa, whoa. Hey, baby boy, what are you doing up here, baby boy? Get down, baby boy.
Oh,
Whee!
oh, oh.
Ah.
Oh. So fast. Honestly, I feel like Lilith is gonna
Oh, wow.
do the adjusting.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's gonna be fine.
It's not her fault though.
No.
She didn't do it just us for a while. We We already had her for.
September.
It's almost her birthday too. You need to get her a tree cake.
She has 4 more months.
Yeah, that's 4 months. You gotta get her a tree cake. Start planning now.
Well, about his birthday. He's older.
Yeah, kind of his birthday too. But isn't it hers first?
His is first. He's older.
Well, looks like I can't find his favorite toy.
That's okay.
But
if you ever find it, you can
if
let
I
me
find it, I will definitely give it to you.
know. No worries.
Here's a little section of a ball. Ball's gone.
Ozzy. Is that your knee?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm gonna be 30 next year.
Hey, comes with the territory. My knees have been cracking since I was a kid. Misformed menisci.
Oh!
Ooh.
Keep in mind, I've been doing that since I was 9.
Hey.
It ain't getting any better.
This is Black Panther right here.
Benny. Benny.
Ozzy.
Hey, baby boy. 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 Look at this baby boy. Oh, look at this Mr. Ben. Look at this man.
He's like, give me attention.
Little man, I've come to give you attention, little man. Look, little man. Look at you, little man. Look at you, little man. What are you doing, little man?
Is that the cat walking upstairs?
Huh?
Is that the cat walking upstairs?
What?
Like the bedding?
Might be. Also, that my neighbors above me on the 3rd floor are a little bit
No.
yeah, they're I'd say they're college kids or college grads, something like that. They're up to like 3 in the morning sometimes, just with the music. I'm like, bro,
Please let me sleep.
please, like I don't even like. And here's the thing, my next door neighbors are a little bit older, so like if I'm making noise after 10, they'll complain. You know, so after 10, I tend to get really quiet. I don't complain until like 2 a.m. But if you're still making, because like their room over there is right above my bedroom,
Oh, no.
and like they put the speakers right on the ground, so like they're,
Yeah.
you know, like,
You get a rave.
yeah, and it's like I'm far too sober for this right now, guys. Like I need y'all to either like bring the rave downstairs to me so I can join in, or stop it. Preferably the latter.
And there you go. I'm the carrier. No hassle.
What was it?
Need your man. You're in the carrier, ready to go. Time to go, little man.
I'm gonna close it, okay? Don't get scared. It's okay.
Okay, little man. You ready to go? You look ready to go. You're upset that you're in the box, but you'll be out the box real soon.
Real soon.
Real
Real
soon.
soon, okay?
All right.
Thank you for everything.
No worries,
Thank you,
guys.
David.
Let me know how things are going.
We'll
I'm
see.
sure it'll go fabulously. He's gold.
Yeah.
All
I'll
right.
send you updates and videos. And
Absolutely love it.
Bye-bye.
Bye, little man.
All
Bye,
right.
little man. Thanks, guys. Have a great night.
Thank you.
We did it. We did it. We got Ozzy adopted. Hi, Misty. Sorry I missed you earlier, but I was focused. And sorry about... Oh, and Bear, as to your question about just to flash back a little bit, as to your question about cats that don't react to catnip, Baby Blue is completely uninterested in catnip in every way, shape, and form. He does not care. But yeah, thanks guys. Thanks guys. I'm glad y'all could be here with me for that. That was super cool in my opinion. That was super cool. Yeah, like Elijah said, now time to pick locks. Let me show Elijah. Let me show you my lock mail. I think it's not super cool, but it's pretty cool. I will say this also, the like, hey, I went on the internet and I found this post that I did of that Abus 34 with the put on the, I went on the internet and I found this with the, which was the Abus 34 with the property of the New York City Housing Authority stamped on it. I bought one of those because I couldn't resist. I thought that was just too freaking cool. So I got one of those, and that's still coming in the mail, but I got this CISA padlock, or CISA padlock, PT45, last week, and it's pretty nice, I gotta say. I'd rank it about green. Probably same degree of difficulty as 7240, roughly. It's basically a 7240. Which happy lock? Or was that a typo? Yes, what YD Ozark said, please do leave a like. Jessica's happy lock. Oh, whoops. Oh, Faithless, just believe me, it wasn't easy. But I'm like, but like I said, it wasn't easy, and I basically spent the whole weekend like mentally stealing myself to say goodbye. So it definitely took some time, but at the same time, I'm, saying goodbye to a cat like this, where I know he's going to a loving home, is honestly, it's, I guess there's two. I guess put it to you this way: there's two ways. If you're a father, there's two ways you could let them go. Exactly, Faithless. It does mean I can. But like, exactly, Bear. That's exactly what I was gonna say. If you're a father, there's two ways you can give away, or say goodbye to your kid in a way. You can give them away at their wedding, or you can say goodbye to them at their wake if things went poorly. And oh, right, the American lock, the one with the edge thing. What up, True Builder? Nice. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. All right, True Builder. I'm glad I could show you guys that. That, like I said, that was super cool. And we, hopefully we do it again when the next cat goes to their forever home. Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. The people listing that 5570 with the Edge keyway, they have some. I know it's not shipping to Ozzy, unfortunately for you, Elijah, but they have some super, super, super cool listings on their thing. The coolest one, and I hesitate to say this because if I give up the ghost, y'all might snipe me on it, and I don't want you to snipe me on this. Can we make a no sniping, David? Yeah, exactly what Elijah said. Hopefully it will. But if not, we can like bump. We can bump like Gino or somebody to the front of the line if they go quickly. Yeah. Oh, of course, True Builder. I will absolutely be inviting one in. Might be Gino. I've been in discussion with people about adopting Gino, so that if we get the go ahead, he will be it. But yeah. I got to give that one a big heart. There we go. And I lost my false set somehow. All right, I got my false set back. All right, there we go. This thing has fairly this is a pretty cool Brinks padlock. It's the same size as a Series 625. So the same size as an American 5200 and with very similar pinning. Yeah, this is Apex. But yeah, the trick with this one is that most of the pins are set super low, and then pin 4 is a max lift. So that's why midway through picking, once I got my false set, I switched from like the gentle reach, which is my preferred thing, to a medium to deep hook, because that is what will get us through here. Now let's pick the. Yeah, I sort of for a second there, Delbert, I was like, wait, does he know something I don't? Is there a new set from Covert that I need to like put myself on pre-order for or something like that? But yeah, no. Yeah. But yeah, it's Apex. I'm not sure. I think it's the Apex 3 or 4, the ones that come with the crescent rake, basically the crescent hook and this hook, like basically the Reaper one is probably my favorite because I love profiles like this kind of very shallow but very nimble profile is my favorite, especially for tight like American lock style keyway, or not American, sorry, like the mini Yale keyway that you see on this, or like on a lot of Abus padlocks. Like it's so, I know a lot of people like to pick them top of the keyway and all that, but yeah. To be honest with you, though, I have not used the double tickler much, if at all, at this point. Like, it's not saying I won't, but, like, thus far, I haven't had a use for it. I will say this, I think it'll probably do a lot better in like, full-size locks, like rim cylinders, kicks, mortise cylinders, because it's kind of tall. So in tight keyways like the Mini Yale or like Master Lotto or something like that, any of those more restrictive keyways, I feel like it struggles. Speaking of struggles, if I don't pick this quickly, yeah, we're switching to handheld because I personally vastly prefer picking this particular keyway in hand. And then I'll briefly, I'm not going to do a full gut, but I'll show you all the key pins on this. They're really nice. The drivers are not really anything to write home about. There's 5 spools and 1 standard pin in position 6. But yeah, the key pins on this Chisa are nice. They're like really nice. So I'm going to show you all that really quickly. Let me Uncle Roger right now and be sorry, children. My mods are a bunch of cochinos. Now I'm kidding. Mods, please ban the mods. They're being very inappropriate. All right, hold on. I think I'm barking up the wrong tree there. What's the shocker? Is that like is that like is that like a is that a rapper or something? Yeah, I think I heard of a rapper, Silk the Shaka. That's what it's got to be. I mean, that's bitch made, Delbert. Why stop at 9? If you ain't licking a freaking 12-volt car battery, you're a bitch. You're a cold bitch. Yeah, lick the hot wire. That's a decent shackle pop sound. All right, but let me show you all these key pins because they're super cool. And then we're honestly, it's almost 10:30. We might call it a night pretty soon. Benny. Also, I will say this: the bidding on this is meh. It's pretty. It's all high lifts, which is cool because you get a lot of counter rotation. But God, it's flatter than Keira Knightley, so I'm not a fan of that necessarily. Bing. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, Delbert. When I was a kid, my mom owned, or not my mom, my grandma owned a few cows, and I've touched an electric farm fence once or twice in my life. It feels great. I love it. I recommend everybody touch an electric fence at least once in their lives. Yep, flatter than 3-week-old beer. Flatter than a double mastectomy survivor. All right, there we go. So yeah, like I said, I'm not going to full gut it. I'm just going to flip it upside down and pull out a couple of the key pins because they're so cool, and you lock nerds are going to love this. Or at least I think you are. It is. Yeah. Okay. All right, the key. I need the key to turn the lock. All right. Okay, wait, hold on. I always forget. Okay. Okay. The deepest cut is position 3. Not that that's a very deep cut at all, but I'll show you all the deepest cut, and then I'll show you all the shallowest cut, and you'll be very interested in this whole situation. Okay, and where are my tweezers? My good tweezers, please. There they are, good tweezers. All right. All right, here we go. Do y'all see that, lock pickers? It's got 3 small serrations. Or 3? No, sorry. It has 4 small serrations on the key pin, unlike American, which has 2 larger serrations. This has 4. Tight serrations. This would do great if they threaded the core. It would be insanely. It would really up the degree of difficulty. But unfortunately, there's no milling or threading or anything like that. But here's what's interesting. Now, this is the deepest cut. Not that this is an especially deep cut, but you guys who know your American lock key pins and whatnot know that the highest 2 pins of American lock, 2 and 1, do not have serrations on them because American lock deems it not enough space to cut the serrations, so they're just like, we're not. We're not going to put the serrations on pins 1 and 2. Or on a 1 cut or a 2 cut. Come on, get. There we go. Took me a little too long, but yeah. What fascinated me the most is this is a max lift pin by the looks of it. And I don't know if y'all can see, it's still fully serrated. Even a number 1 cut has those 4 serrations cut into it. Really cool key pins for this Chisa. Yeah. There are a few more of these chisel locks currently on sale on eBay, but they are a bit on the out of my price range side. But this one guy came up and... Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Hey, everyone. Ceiling Kitty is watching you masturbate and is judging you. Okay. Put this sucker back together. Yeah. Overall, very cool lock. Glad I picked it up. Might pick up the other cheeses that are currently on eBay, but like I said, they're currently being sold mostly in like packs of 2, key to like, and it's a little out of my price range. That being said, I might end up like, failing impulse control, and I'll just be like, oh, I'll buy them both, and then I'll just sell the extra one on eBay myself, because that's a great plan. And I never have enough locks in my collection for some reason. But yeah, I think this was a good pickup. Like I said, bidding sucks, but yeah, Delbert, if you're down, I'll send the links to you, and if you want to split them, we can definitely work stuff out, because this is the they're called the PT series apparently. So this is the PT 45, and it's I bet you'll never guess that it's 45 millimeter. I don't think there's any more of these on sale, the 45s right now, but I know I saw some PT 50s, which are like 50 millimeter, so they're going to be the same like. PT 45. Oh wait, I grabbed the 5200. So yeah, PT 50 is gonna be like a 5260. The 45 is a 5200, and I also saw some PT 40s, which is gonna be like a 5100. Unfortunately, the brass one already sold, which sucks. I wanted that brass one. All right, Bear, stay well. Keep it good, my friend. I'm probably going to call the stream pretty soon. Also, because it is 10:30 and I have things to do. Well, I don't have that many things to do, but tomorrow is a busy day. I need to do a lot of, excuse me, pardon the yawn. I need to do a lot of cleaning around my house. Now that the little man is gone, I really gotta clean the place up to make it as accommodating for Louisa as possible. But we'll pick one more lock, then we'll probably call it a day, because... All right, we'll pick one more lock, so here's the question. After this lock gets picked, because you know it'll get picked, should we call it a night? We're calling it a night. Should we call it a night? Either way. But should we call it a night immediately, or do y'all want to dab time with David? Let me know. For the stoners in the audience. Once this lock is picked, good night or dab time? That lock picked really quickly. Let's do another one. Shut up, Elijah. Don't judge me. I'm just really good at picking 7240s, as it turns out. Like, Delbert's with the smoke sesh. All right, we got to do this second 7240, and then we're going to call it a day. Or then we do smoke sesh. Blood fire. Ooh, way back when. Pin 5 was the one that was binding. Ah, shit, I overset something. Okay, but it's cool. I dropped it, got my false set back. Is it 2 binding? No, it's not 2. Okay. Maybe 4? No, 4 set 3. All right, there's 3 set. There we go, 6, and we're open. Yeah. The same way that you say, Delbert, that you need work on your 7240, my nemesis, it's not really my nemesis, but the 1100 is just, I don't like picking it especially much. Can I pick them? Pretty much, yeah, on command at this point. I can pick the 11 lock, American lock core, but it takes me way longer than it should, and it's just not as fun as it should be. Also, just a pro tip, but I'm basing this off LPL. Try to find the ones, if you're buying American lock, if you can, try to find the ones that are still made in America because the quality is much better. And according to LPL, what's up, Zoe the cat? According to LPL, the core engages with the actuator a little bit quicker, which makes picking a little bit more difficult. Also, I'm going to point out that the date code for this particular 1100 or 1105 is off. Get off me. This lock pisses me off. But I also want to say that yeah, OFF, definitely one of my favorite date codes for American lock. The other ones being like any of the EE codes, like PT, RE, are also really funny. Yeah, this lock was made in 1999. That's what F stands for. F is 9. E is 0. So anything made, any T, P, G, all those. Well, G is not an eligible date code, but all those ones, they were made in the year 2000. Not much has changed that we live underwater. All right. And David Parham, nice to meet you, but this lock is not gutted at all. This is the guts of other locks that are flummoxing me. Can you see the Primus side pin? It's still, I fucking hate that fucking Primus. I swear to you. God damn the Schlage Primus to hell. Like, and you know what sucks? Like, this is just a personal observation, but if I can't pick the Primus, it doesn't bode well for the Asa Twin, which is basically the Primus turbocharged. But maybe, like I said, maybe it's just a me issue. I don't, like, I've got, because of cooking, I've got a lot of, like, burns on the tips of my fingers and whatnot. And so sometimes with those, like, very minute feedback that those finger pins give you, it can be very hard for me to feel that in my hands. No. Those aluminum pins, those suck too, but those aren't shiny. Like, the aluminum pins are kind of, like, dull because they have an aluminum oxide layer out on the outside. That's a steel. The finger pins, I believe, are steel. And Harley Eagle, absolutely, is it possible? There, very few locks will resist destructive opening techniques, and if a wrench if a wrench won't do the trick, I guarantee you an angle grinder will. But that's not really what we're going for here. I and the people in the chat definitely don't want to break into anything or anything like that. We enjoy being able to pick locks because it's calming, it's fun, and you get to walk around with an incredible feeling of superiority if you're American and be like, yeah, I can open that, I can open that, I can open that, I can open that. Pretty much every lock in America, I can open your lock. Unless it's Primus, in which case you're safe from me. Not that I'm a threat, but like, you know. If you want to keep David out your house, get yourself Primus or get yourself Medico. I cannot feel the rotations very well, for whatever reason. Multi-lock will not help you, though. If you're rocking a multi-lock interactive on your door, I'm coming in. It's going to take me a while, but I'm coming in. Yeah, no, and that's the thing. I mean, Harley, I don't blame the destructive entry. Like, the vast majority of locksmiths, if you're locked out of your house, are not going to pick their way into your house because it's not consistent enough and it takes too long. Especially because they've never picked your lock before. Like, here's the thing: every single lock you saw me pick today, and every single lock that I've ever picked on camera, I've probably picked it before off camera. So I've managed to study it. I know like my key points. Like, okay, now I should be in a false set. Now I need to switch to a different pick, or I'm gonna lose false set. Okay, now I've only got one pin left to set. Blah 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 blah. But and that's great. But yeah. But like, if I'm a locksmith, I'm not picking shit. I've got drill go brrr. If I'm a professional locksmith, which I'm not. Well, I mean, you PB Jams, you definitely hope that everybody who cares about their property is using a deadbolt, and hopefully a decent one at that. But yeah, you're absolutely true. Door fitment is a big problem, and a lot of people have dead latches that don't engage properly. Or like, if you have a magnetic strike on your shit, you're fucked. Cheers, everybody. Oh man, Puddle Squad. I don't like the Puddle Squad. I really need to refill the tane in this torch, but that's upstairs. Yeah, PB Jams, and then there's, here's the thing. It's a very common saying that locks keep honest people out, or locks keep honest people honest, and that's kind of true. Like, nah, smoking dabs, deliciousness. But yeah, like, let me put it to you this way. Let me put it this way. I'm an idiot and I put my hand on a fucking hot torch. Exactly what PB Jam said. Let me give y'all a story from personal experience. One day, I was getting back from work very late, and a guy on my floor across the courtyard, he was locked out and couldn't get in. Doing a whole panic routine. I left my keys in here. Or, no, he's like, oh, I left my keys in the car, but the car's locked, so I need to get in because I have an extra key to the car inside my oh yeah, I used to have a half moon over here from but yeah, I've definitely got a few stoner brands over the years, so a lot of them have faded though. But yeah, but to get back to the main point, what PB James is saying is absolutely true. That one time late at night, I offered to let my neighbor in because I'm like, I can open your lock because all the locks on the doors, for the record, that's a rule 2 violation. Shh. But yeah, but like I'm like I can open your lock and like 2 strokes of a rake and that piece of shit quickset was open. But that's required me knowing roughly how much tension quicksets and raking like. That required knowing how to rake a lock, which does require some practice. It's low skill, but it's not no skill. And you know, and all that. But if I, you know, but by the same token, if I'm a locksmith, I'm not even going to bother pulling out picks. I'm going to, that hurts. All right. Yeah, but if I'm a locksmith, I'm not going to reach for the picks. I'm reaching for the drill. I'm going straight through the core, which is all soft metal, and I'm, you know, actuating the deadbolt directly like that. And you know, I'm charging you for the new piece rather than charging you for the time. And if I'm a miscreant doing bad shit, I got news for you. Not even worth not even worth the couple of seconds it takes to pull out picks and rake a lock open, because like you said, the window is right over there, right over there. I had the lock raked open in under 5 seconds. It takes under a second to smash a window with a very heavy rock. So like, if you're a miscreant, you'll never use these. Man, I was hoping Crybaby as me was dropping off a cock meat sandwich so I could say, here, I bought it for you. Also just saying, but the Chisa lock came in new old stock in box. Very nice. Okay, dudes, What? What, the cock meat sandwich joke? Or no? Yeah. Yeah. It's like, oh, he's a DoorDash driver. It's like, poop. Whatever. If lazy trolls had any originality, then they wouldn't be lazy trolls, you know? Come on, lazy trolls, step yo game up. Like, y'all got, like, lazy trolls, put some effort in, man. When I troll, I put effort in. Get creative with the trolling. Kind of, you know, put in your mind, what would Patrice O'Neal do when I'm trolling people? Like, how would he roast people? What hair, Zoe the cat? Look at my here's where all the anti-Semites going. Hey, look, he's balding, but yeah, okay, raking, yay! Oh, don't put the rake upside down. All right, I forgot. This sequence doesn't like the 5-peak rake. This likes the... Oh, and I keep forgetting. This doesn't like any rake. This just likes you to go... Liability N1. Now that you gotten timed out, blah. You want the hog reveal? Come over and hang out. I'll reveal it in your mouth. while doing like this. Yeah, Harley Eagle. It really, for me, it really yeah, PB Jams. I did say anti-Semite. I get a lot of people complaining about my appearance being rather Jewish, and especially nose comments or whatever. And my wires got crossed because some of the haters do be like, "Oh, you're bald," and I'm like, so, like, I don't care. I'm living life. I'm living life. By my rules. But yeah, as far as the trolls, it really depends. Like sometimes I like fucking with the trolls. Other times I'm like, stop it. And some trolling to me is just never funny. Like this is a channel that cares very strongly about cats and homeless cats. So when people come in and say, oh, they make good eating, nah, fuck you. That's bullshit. So yeah, that I don't accept at all. But like, if people want to get with the no PB Jams, unfortunately, I'm not German at all. I'm my father is Israeli and my mom is Jewish American, previously from Poland. That side of my family. So yeah, I'm very much of the Jew. The trolls and the racists are correct. I am Jewish. They're just shitty people, so fuck them, respectfully. Like, no disrespect to them, but also all disrespect to them. They can suck a dick. Oh, Godfather, thank you. I've been waiting to be famous for so long, man. Bruh, just... Yeah, the Germans the Germans did find their way into Warsaw a while back. It went well for a few years, well, for the Germans, I guess. Then it didn't go so well. The whole time went very poorly, though, for the Polish. And very poorly for the Jews. Hey, Hey. Hey, man, look. The laser's out of commission. We had the laser, but with Ben Shapiro being able to access the laser, we had to turn the laser off. Like we can't let a Jewish Nazi use the laser. It's all good, Delbert. It's all good, Delbert. There's no need to hide your sense of humor away in the attic. Is all I gotta say. But yeah. What's up? What's up, Julian? What's up, Llama Lynch? Okay, but seriously though, we need to wrap it up. Right now, I'm just bullshitting, and I'm tired, and my back hurts, because fucking long COVID is a bitch, y'all. Like, I still... Hey, finding shit out all the time, right? But yeah, side note, this is gonna be the last thing I say. Elijah's like, you are so full of shit, the last thing you're gonna say. But here. But yeah, I literally... Thank you, Harley Eagle. I appreciate... But yeah, but it's like seriously, I had COVID at the... Yeah, I had COVID at the end of last year, and I'm still like feeling the effects of it now. It's like I'm still getting like leg and back pain at the end of every day, like that, like what is it, post exertion exhaustion or whatever, which is like one of those big symptoms of long COVID. I've got that bad. Like end of every day, no, it's true, Skeletor, but like this, it really turbocharged after it. Like, I'm not that old. I'm 33. Like, yeah, my body's probably older than 33 because I do a lot of, because I'm a blue collar worker and I do, I stand a lot, I bend over a lot. My back's definitely not been treated like a temple, to say the least. But like that shouldn't mean that like I'm suddenly feeling yeah. Julian's got it right. 33 is not old. One more lock. Okay. But no, I'm telling y'all, I like ever since I had COVID at the end of last year, shit is like sore and just falling up like every quick movement you see me do is literally like kind of painful. And that sucks. This is like I need this to go away. Maybe I can like exercise the pain away, like just like I can like cuz it's kind of it's a stiffness and no, it will, but what I'm saying Skeletor is that hello Brittany, nice to see you. Yeah. Zoe the cat's like, will these children shut the fuck up, please? But yeah, but what I'm saying, Skeletor, is that, like, look, I sometimes would feel pain, like back pain or shoulder pain or whatever, like after, like, if I'd gone, several days straight of just work. But this is different. This is literally, I got COVID and, like, my flexibility is just not there all of a sudden, and like I'm like that's the thing. I'm getting like what I'm saying is prior to this I would sometimes like let's say if I was like a week or 10 days or 2 weeks straight of work every single day, I'd get sore because of course you do, but like this is different. This is, I feel kind of mad waking up in the morning, and then by the end of the day, like my back and my shoulders and my legs are just upset at me, and they're like, you gotta do every movement as slowly and deliberately as possible because this hurts. Like, and literally like, yeah, I gotta get my flexibility back up, and I gotta get my strength back up because that's what it feels like. It feels like an atrophying. But yeah, in short, fuck COVID. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Elijah. I don't even dignify that sort of shit. If we're talking about trolling, by the way, talking about children is not trolling. It's disgusting. Delbert did pay $2 for me to pick one more lock, so I definitely need to give him his $2 worth. Let's see what we're going with tonight. T-Dog says, bro, go to bed. Definitely. All right, yeah. Definitely coming next. We're going with the my favorite shackle popper of the collection because it's just so nice. All right, Fred is bugging. Fred has an opinion, and his opinion is... Oh, Delbert. You know, dude, it's getting bad. I mean, it's been bad, but it's I don't want to sound like an old guy or whatever, and obviously I'm not, I'm not a straight edge or nothing like that. Where is my scooped hook? Well, I mean, you know what it is, PB Jams? It's that people online hide behind anonymity, and they've got burner accounts or whatever, and when the internet has a way of bringing out the worst in people sometimes. It can, but you just gotta roll with it. Say fuck the haters and keep it pushing. Now, see, this is what I do when I'm done picking. Sometimes I chuck my hook somewhere, and then I'm like, the heck, where did I put my hook? Oh. Yeah, exactly. Keyboard warriors, But that's all good. That's all good. I pity them. Even the ones that somehow even the ones that manage to like say something cutting that like might hurt my feelings or whatever. I'm like, that's so pitiful. Like oh damn, my life sucks so hard that I'm gonna derive joy by like cutting down other people. Like, wow, yeah, you're just kind of a shitty human being. Like, and that's cool. Be a shitty human being. Just stay out of my fucking chat. Okay, bros, why am I not finding my freaking scooper duper hook? It's not even high school, Moldy Bones. That's very generous of you to call it high school. It's freaking 12-year-old mentality. I'm just going through puberty, and I just discovered that if you type what is it? 8008135, it spells boobies on the calculator. And like, it's so dumb. But the funny thing, but you don't need you really don't need you don't need intelligence or originality to rebut these people. You just tell them that you just tell them all the very explicit things that you're gonna do to their mother and father, sexually speaking. And then they're like, "Oh, my feelings are hurt. I'm gonna report you." I'm like, "You started it, bitch." See, Moldy Bones, I mostly agree with you, but it's also a case of um a little bit of troll feeding uh will engage the audience and will bring exposure, which is kind of a sick thing. And then once they get kind of, you know, if you fail to put them in their place quickly, you just ban them. You just let the mods do mod things, and you just keep pushing. Oh look, boobs in the chat. So you definitely don't want to feed the trolls, and you don't want to get into an intellectual argument with the trolls, because god damn, that you cannot win that, But yeah, a little bit of creative feeding and engagement before killing them is. It's okay. Hey, come on, Texas Discount here. You don't know the evil that I put into this lock. This lock is not easy. Yeah, but those two are cool people. And I have no desire to be on their level either. That's not my thing. I just do it to chill out. And I might also be intentionally stalling because I'm enjoying the bullshit sesh that we're having. All right, Zoe the cat, stay safe, man. Sleep well, good sir. Okay, my favorite shackle pop sound coming right up. Yeah. Yeah, I'm Yeah, the shackle pop on this Stanley triggers all the good parts of the TISM. It's like, ah, yeah, let's go. It's just so sharp and just, you don't get that from other locks. American locks, for example, have kind of, in my opinion, American locks have kind of a shitty shackle pop. It's kind of subdued. And like I said, I have, with the exception, that being said, of the Series 700s, have great shackle pops. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, wrong key. Is this the 5200 key? Or is this the 700 key? No, that's the 1100 key. Ah, 700 key. Yeah. This thing is like a bolt of a firearm. But yeah, my working theory is that padlocks that have some sort of pin or screw as the shackle retention method make better shackle pops than ones that use the ball bearing as the shackle retainer. Do I have proof? No, not really, but do I need proof? Benny. Hey, Mr. Man. Benny. Harley Eagle, do you mean like a skeleton key, like a key, you know, one key that will open many locks? Because I do have a couple of those. Yeah, they work on a different kind of lock, what's called a warded lock, where basically I got a few bump keys too. I don't like bumping though, but yeah, like American lock. And for the record, the military American locks do have better shackle pops than the non. Like, that's kind of... It's a different sound. It's more... It's less resonant than... And, like, obviously, they're different size locks, so it's not an apples-to-apples comparison. But I know how to make an apples-to-apples comparison. Hell yeah, let's do that. Just for shits and giggles. And then I'm going to sleep, my friends. I'm going to sleep. It's sleepy time. Good night, good night, good night. But okay, here we got a Federal 90A with the screw. I could have used the 98 Pro also, but whatever. So we'll do the 90A and the 1100 for comparison. Oh, that's a obvious difference. Let me take it out on... All right, let me actually make it even better, because the skin on my hands is providing some dampening. Let's compare by placing them both in the vise at the same time. Also, for the record, because the 1100 is a former bridge lock, I cut the key myself, and it's not perfect. All right. Oh, night and day. No, Sean, I'm just we're right now we're just comparing shackle pops because I'm stalling on going to sleep. But yeah, we were picking locks. I mean, for me, there's no comparison. The Federal walks the American lock as far as shackle pop sounds. Like, it's not even close. What do we think, Chatthew? American or Federal? Yeah, the Federal is the red, the American is blue. Yeah, that's much better. It's sharper. It's also louder. Like, it's got more vibrato. This is the American is more muted. Whereas, yeah, the Fed has that kind of sharper crack to it. That's really nice. And also, just for completion's sake, as I got it, I might as well. It's about the same as the Federal. I wonder why. Oh, Harley prefers the American. Interesting. Anyways, this is like the most autistic moment of this stream by far. Like, I'd like to congratulate all of us on passing the TISM challenge. And with that, back to the studio. Guys, we've been going for 130 minutes straight. We started off feeding homeless cats. We witnessed... Yeah, definitely being a bridge lock. Yeah, there's a couple of differences. There's the way it arrests the spring, but it's also could be the strength of the spring itself, because the stronger the spring, the faster and harder it's going to be impacting whatever stops it. So, yeah, like, that's why American 700s have such good, have such nice shackle pops, because they got really strong springs and they impact a nice hardened steel pin, and then they have all this body area to resonate, so it's bang. Or we can do the cutaway version. Actually, that's kind of interesting, because the cutaway is aluminum and this is steel. Okay, so, guys, what are we doing? What am I doing? No. Okay, fine. We're doing an aluminum versus steel comparison. And then we're going to sleep. Why do I suck? It's 11:15. It's 11:15. The TISM and the ADHD. I'm like, let the TISM and the ADHD take the wheel at this point. Let's freaking go. All right, steel, aluminum. Yeah, I mean, also keep in mind the aluminum one's also a cutaway, so it will resonate differently. But yeah, there's... Here, I'm gonna make them pop in your face. That's what she said. All right, which one do we prefer? Steel or aluminum? Yeah, I like the steel one a little bit. We prefer the 700 to the... I can't remember. Yeah, yeah, the 700's got just such a good like I said, it reminds me of like the like a bolt action rifle. That's that snick snick. This is more. It's still a good sound. It's just this is less bolt action rifle and more like. Oh, absolutely. I'm not taking the cutaway. That's for damn sure. But yeah, for my own personal security, definitely choosing the 700. If it's a mobile lock, we're going with the. Well, I mean, technically the cutaway, which is based on a Packlock 900, is discontinued, so you can't have it. But yeah, Delbert makes a very good choice. If you're taking a lock for your gym locker, you can do a whole lot worse than the Packlock 98 Pro. In fact, I'd struggle to do better. The only way I'd say you could do better for like a gym locker lock than this is if it had a shrouded shackle. Sure, Harley Eagle, go for it. What's oh, do you mean like a tubular lock, like when they're like when like the key is circular? Hello, Kia Shepherd. So I've picked tubular locks in the past. I'm actually might have one on this table somewhere. Yeah, I've picked tubular locks in the past. They're not super hard, but they're also, in my opinion, not super fun. I will say this: I did find a I'm not sure where I put it because I'm dumb, but I did at my Locksport meetup last Friday. I did find an Ace 2 tubular lock, and those are considered to be among the best of the like tubular lock designs. So I am looking forward to giving that a shot as soon as I find where the fuck I put the damn thing. Like, I'm pretty sure it's in my jacket, but I can't remember which jacket I wore that night. Also, it might have fallen out of the pocket and somewhere in my car. We'll find it though. But yeah, with that being said, safety third. Take care of your animals, and I love every single one of you. Benny. Yeah, say goodbye, Benny. Benny says goodbye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Say bye bye, Benny. Bye.